Hi everyone, I'm going to finally get around to doing my Lush soap review. So just the soaps that I have in my collection so far. I'm going to tell you a little bit about them, what I think of them, and I know that this is something that a lot of people are interested in. I've had requests for it, and also I know when I was looking to buy my first Lush soaps, I wanted to watch as many reviews as I could. I'm going to talk about a couple of other soaps which I think are slightly underrated and maybe should be mentioned. So first off, I'll show you how I store my soaps. These are stored just in the bottom of my sink, and I store them in these little baggies. And this is my Honey I Wash the Kids. Like, this is what I have of it at the moment. I have the older one and the newer one because they did change the recipe, and one now smells slightly more kind of like honey, I guess. So I keep them stored in there and I label them all, and that's how I store them. So I guess I'll start with Honey I Wash the Kids because it is such a popular soap and I know so many of you are interested in it. So this is quite a big chunk I have. Oh, I love it. I had to smell it. Okay, so this is a really big chunk and it's kind of been sitting in my cupboard. The honeycomb on top is breaking off a little bit, but this smell is probably one of my favorites. It's a really lovely sweet honey scent with kind of I guess a caramel tone kind of thrown in there, and it's a really nice scent. It's really good to relax and to use kind of at the end of a long day or a hard day, to just to have this really nice sweet kind of, I find it helps put me to sleep kind of scent. As for the way it lathers, it does lather quite well, but not as well as some of the other soaps, but the scent really makes up for everything. And the scent does linger on your skin afterwards, but not always. I find that sometimes I can smell it, sometimes I can't. So that is a really good soap. It's called Honey I Wash the Kids, and it's a very popular one. Another quite popular soap is the Porridge soap. Sorry, I have to take everything out of their bags because... So this is Porridge. Oh, this is really good. I'm really going to be bad with scents, I've just realised, because I just don't know how to describe half of them. So it does kind of smell like oats. It does smell like breakfast cereal, I think. Really does smell like porridge, so it is a really good soap. It is also, I just use it in the same kind of scents that I use Honey I Wash the Kids. It's great at night time, great to relax. All the brown bits you can see are oats in there. And this is not exfoliating. I've heard some people say it is. I really don't think it is. I don't have sensitive skin, so maybe for someone who has sensitive skin, they might find it more abrasive, but I don't find it abrasive at all. I find that these bits, these little oat bits, as soon as they get wet, they just get really soft, and I don't have any issues with them. A very popular soap. A more underrated soap, and probably the most underrated that I have in my collection, is Figs and Leaves soap. Now this is one that my boyfriend picked out because he thought it smelled exactly like moisturizer. This soap doesn't have any kind of fruity smell or anything. It is a very natural scent. You can just feel it to feel that it is very moisturizing, and that's what I'll use this for. Definitely a moisturizing soap. It isn't strong, it doesn't have a strong scent, so it's really good if you're not really into heavily scented soaps. This would be one that I would recommend because it is very subtle, and it's definitely not one to linger on your skin afterwards. So that's called Figs and Leaves. I don't know what all these little bits are that are in there. It says here, more like a moisturizer than a soap. It's full of fresh figs and aloe vera to do just that, with tiny seeds to exfoliate. As I say, I don't think that they exfoliate, just because I feel like as soon as all these things get wet, they just kind of melt, and yeah, therefore they don't exfoliate. But if I'm going to exfoliate, I use something like ocean salt. I really need something really abrasive. Okay, the next soap is one that will linger on your skin afterwards. And it is probably one of the nicest smelling soaps by Lush. It's Should Coco. I hope I haven't had coconut on my nose. This is the Should Coco. On the website, the little coconut bits are actually pink. Someone pointed that out in a comment. So thank you for pointing that out. I hadn't noticed that, but they do come out white, though the top layer is pink. Also, sometimes they're different colours. Like, I can see that this one was more pink here and more white here, though they've kind of blended a little bit now. It is a very nice coconutty scent with lime. It has, I don't think I have it written anywhere. No, it does have lime extract in it, so it is kind of a really exotic smell. It does stay on your skin. It's so strong. If you leave this soap out, you're gonna have, like, not the room smell like it, but you're gonna be able to smell it. So it is really a really strong scent that will stay on your skin, so that's good. I will use this soap if I'm maybe going out for the night. So that's I Should Coco, and I really recommend it. So to my last few soaps, the next two I'm going to name together for a reason, and I'll tell you after I've named them. I'm going to try and rush now because I'm running out of time. But Godmother soap, which is very underrated. This soap smells fantastic. All of you who love Rockstar soap, you will love Godmother soap, so I think you should go out there and try it. I've heard reviews and people say it smells like Swedish fish. I don't know what Swedish fish is. If someone could tell me in a comment, let me know. I really have no idea. Anyway, it's this really nice purple kind of soap. I think it looks pink on the website, but it's purple. It's this deep purple colour, and it smells so sweet. It smells like candy. It's amazing. I love the scent of it. It's probably my favourite soap. It's probably my favourite out of all of the soaps here. So Godmother soap, I really recommend it, but it is one of the kind of clear gel soaps, as they're referred to by some people, and they're for hand and body. So these soaps do run down quicker than, say, the more creamy based soaps like I Should Coco. So you'll find that you're going to lose this soap much faster, but it smells great, and for that reason I will show you an alternative to it after I show you my next soap, which is Rockstar soap. And this is all I have left of Rockstar at the moment, and it sat in the shower for a while before I took it out. That poor soap, look at it. Anyway, this is a gorgeous soap as well. It smells like, I've said it before in another video when I got it in my haul video for it, it smells like creaming soda, the drink. It's very, very, very strong. It smells like the Candy Fluff, or cream candy bubble bar. It smells exactly like that, and they say that smells like vanilla. It doesn't smell like vanilla, not at all. But it's this really, really, really sweet scent, but the thing about this soap is, if you're going to leave it sitting in a bath or in the shower, you have to understand that there's pink dye in this. I don't know what the ingredient is exactly, but it runs off pink and it will stain pink. And now to show you my alternative to Godmother, because it does run down so low, and this is only a Christmas product, so I recommend when Christmas time comes around, go get it. And I was lucky enough to get my hands on it in July for a kind of Christmas in July party that Lush did, the Snow Fairy shower gel. Now, as you can see, it is bright pink, and it has all these kind of blue and green and purple reflecting glitter in it. Anyway, this smells like Rockstar and Godmother combined. It is the sweetest and strongest scent, and it is amazing. Just one thing to note, the glitter does not stay on your body, that you can't even notice it, so keep that in mind. So that is the Snow Fairy shower gel, and when Christmas comes, I'm going to get 2, maybe 3 of the big 500ml bottles. So, and this is kind of a you love it or you hate it soap, is Spice Curls. This is what Spice Curls looks like. It has cinnamon in it. It smells so strongly of cinnamon. It smells like it would be some kind of dessert. And it's it does have this spicy thing in it. And it has cayenne pepper, chili, and so forth in it, paprika. Now I'm looking at the ingredients for the first time, but it's full of spices. It smells like cinnamon. It's really, really sweet, and it's really, really strong. So like I said, you either love it or you hate it. I love it. I think it's perfect for a cold night. You want to relax for the night. You wash yourself with this, then make a nice cup of tea. Maybe it's really great when you're sick, help unblock those senses because it's so strong. But other people that I know don't like it. My mum hates it, my boyfriend hates it. They just don't think it's a nice smell. So you really have to love it or hate it. I don't know how many times I can say it. So that's Spice Curls soap.